Hey everyone, this is Blackbinder, and welcome back to the Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Last time we left off, we made it to Delver's Row, talked to Mad Morena below Delver's Row, and one of the merchants here asked us to take care of the Vithrak merchant that is down the aisle. So that's what we're going to do today. Let's talk to the street merchant first, though.
Looking for something to sharpen.
Let's see what you have. Nothing worth it. What's in here? Nothing. Nothing. Okay. When I'm looking through those, I'm looking for anything particularly good, like a unique weapon or something to take. I'm not gonna bother trying to steal just ingredients and drugs. Okay, looks like we made it into the back room of this guy's place. Let's unlock this, but not open it. 200 experience. Awesome. Alright, what's this? Let's take the rubies. All of them, please. We'll take that, since nobody's here to stop us. Holy cow. Requires 11 mechanics. Damn. Alright, well, let's just take that. Find the Drowner's Lung Medicine. Oh, well, I guess we don't have to take care of the Vithrak, but we're going to do it anyway. Or at least we're going to go see what's up. Maybe we'll end up helping the Vithrak, who the merchant calls the Spindle Man. Rust. A figure in the shadows looks up at your approach, pursing his lips together in a crooked line.
I think you made a wrong turn, Bilger. You don't belong in the row.
Actually, the smell of this shithole reminds me of home. He raises an eyebrow at this. Long moments pass as he casually looks you up and down. Wink at him? No. I'm losing my patience with you. With a shrug, he leans back against the wall. What is this? The alley narrows to a dead end. Huh. I wonder what's back there. Let's try talking to him again. The name is Trissau.
I make it my bag to keep my eyes on the new fish that end up in the gullet. You got the look of a proper scoundrel now that I'm seeing you.
That's because we are the rogue class, I believe.
I'm guessing you're looking to buy some art, yeah?
He lightly traces a finger across the hilt of an emerald-encrusted stiletto hidden within the folds of a dark leather tunic. His narrowed eyes seem to dance in the magical light as the gemstone pulses with a caustic glow. The right half of his mouth ascends menacingly as he dips his head and peers at you from underneath his brow. A fine weapon. Is it for sale? With a sigh, he closes his eyes and shakes his head slowly.
You're the type of scab that bores me. Feel free to piss off.
Oh, no. I'd like you to handle a problem for me. Can you handle the Spindle Man? I'd like you to take care of Ornezo. Actually, I don't need anyone murdered at the moment. Yeah, that's good for me, I guess. So, Roparu. Go in here. Is this a Spindle Man? No, this is Inarat. Alright, an Orlin woman stands over a table laden with herbs and spices. She mixes them without looking at her work, pausing now and then to raise a sprig or vial to her nose. You realize she is blind.
It's the smell of cardamom that drew you, no? Perhaps the sting of fresh pepper. Or maybe you seek something with a stronger bite.
She swivels her ears, but her cloudy eyes do not find you. What do you sell?
Food, of course.
Okay, so let's just look at your stuff. Delver Stew, that looks... Nope, no good. Plus 10 HP, max HP. Not very good. Some of this stuff. Stone Joint. Attack targets... Okay, applies poison on the next weapon attack. This effect clears on weapon switch for 15 seconds. Doesn't make any sense. Alright. Plus 10 crush damage per 3 seconds, minus 35% action speed, minus 35% stride. So we don't really need that. This one does raw damage, which is a little bit better. Let's take the pry bars, flint and tinder. I want that torch, because apparently we don't have one. Thief's putty? No, we don't. Wait. Plus 2 mechanics, plus 2 sleight of hand. We do need that. Let's take them both. And the rope and grappling hook. Alright, we got to come up with 1,400 gold. We need 1,100. We've got 322 as it is. But we have some stuff to sell. You know what? No, we need to keep those robes. I need to put them on my other guys. Rautai clothing, we'll keep that. We can sell the hide armor and the breastplate. How many of those breastplates do we have? Jeez. Brigandine, we'll sell that. Padded armor. Looks like we're good. Okay. Yep, we're good for now. Now we can go back to that guy's shop and unlock the other, whatever the other thing was in here that took 11 mechanics. Did it take 11? We have 9. Yep. So we have exactly the right amount when we use the Thief's Putty. I don't need all this in my inventory, so you guys all get out. Save. Takes 3 lockpicks. Holy cow, the Red Hand. I think I've actually heard about this. What's it good for? Double barrel, fires 2 shots before reloading but has reduced range. Wait. No rest for the wicked. This sounds like something we've seen already. Maybe it was on the merchant's for sale list or something. Maybe we have seen it before. Okay, where are you, Spindleman? Stray dog, come with me, Algol. Algor. While Algol is following you around, any constitution afflictions applied to you wear off more quickly, and party members regain some health when they kill an enemy. No use, thank you. Holy cow, that is a big ogre. He's carrying a frickin' candle.
Something approaches.
Or a cannon. Oh, that Vithrak is controlling all these people, I think. Let's see what's in here. What is that? Ring of Regeneration. Ooh, nice. 1 health restored for 3 seconds. I kind of want that.
What is this kith creature?
The Vithrak cocks its head and focuses its many eyes on you. Its strange companions also stare at you with unnatural intensity.
All right, I'll go first. Is it true some of your kind are covered in soft fur that feels good to pet?
One of the Vithrak's eyes shifts towards Adair. After a moment, it shifts back to you.
What secrets does it bring?
You feel a gentle scratching in your head. Another voice speaks directly into your mind.
Let us see. Let us see.
The Vithrak clicks its claws together in delight.
Keep your other eye open, Cap. That fort probing ain't much to worry over, but I'll be a 2-headed ogre if that's the only trick up them silk sleeves.
Seraphim scrutinizes the Vithrak. Meanwhile, the Vithrak scrabbles and slithers deep. Oh my god. Meanwhile, the Vithrak scrabbles and slithers deeper into your mind. What secrets do you want? Let's talk instead. Why don't you ask me what you want to know?
The language of tongues is a dull, tedious thing.
It snaps its mandibles together.
Why ask when you can see for yourself?
'Cause that's mind rape? Might as well call you Spock. The Vithrak reaches further into your mind, plucking and picking at your memories.
A watcher, the Deerwood, the storm-racked coast of Rautai.
Let's just wait, let him get what he wants.
A death, a life, a wide sea, stirred by storms and pirates and...
Aethys' giant glowing head surfaces in your mind.
a wonderful secret.
You hear the Vithrak clack and rub its mandibles together. It reminds you of a glutton licking his lips. This guy might actually be someone we want to kill.
I don't trust this creature at all.
He eyes the Vithrak and looks towards the exit. The creature's probing psyche traces a question in your mind. Its strange companions stand perfectly still, waiting. Your snooping has upset some of your neighbors. Will you tell me a secret?
Yes. You have been generous with us.
The elf said it, but the ogre nods slowly.
You know of the place below the slums. There was another, more distant place beneath the sea. There lies a secret so grand that even the gods hide it.
The temple that we're looking for?
To find such a thing, how marvelous.
What are you doing in the gullet? We dig.
We dig. There are many minds here with many secrets, many depths with even more.
A city under a city.
Another in the ruins.
It teems with young secrets, rivalries and betrayals. We seek the older secrets, buried deeper and carved on weathered stone. Your friends, the broken down creatures of this place, they know the old secrets. They know, but they do not tell me.
How can they hide it from you if you can read their minds? Your snooping has upset some of your neighbors. Chitters in disgust. The elf gnashes her teeth.
His is a small mind, with small concerns. What do you care for him?
The elf abruptly falls silent, her mouth still hanging open. The Vithrak drops her mind like a toy it has grown bored with. It turns its attention to yours. You feel it shuffling through your thoughts as though it were turning pages in a book. Images arise in your mind, memories. You see Pitli stifling her coughs as she tells you about Drowner's lung medicine, and you see Ernezo. Let the Vithrak explore your thoughts. The Vithrak delves deeper. It sees you in on Ernezo's shop talking to the merchant. You ask about the Drowner's lung medicine, and Ernezo begins to answer. The Vithrak chitters with interest. Let the Vithrak explore your thoughts. It continues pushing into your memory, gentle but determined. Your conversation with Ernezo plays out. He tells you about the Spindleman, and he offers the medicine to you in exchange for killing him. The Vithrak eases out of your mind.
What is your business with the cellar, woman?
Its eyes twitch with curiosity. Its associates stare at you unblinking. Cellar woman?
The one who calls herself Ernesto.
Ernezo is a man. It waves a claw in impatience, a gesture that is mirrored by one of the ogres. Ernezo is a man.
As you say, we discern no difference.
You saw the memory. I've got nothing to hide.
Yes. We saw it as the medicine you desire. So we will tell you a secret.
It nearly dances with excitement, tapping its curved claws together. The elf sways and claps softly.
There is a hidden entrance to her storeroom.
Its eyes flash and flicker.
Follow the wooden catwalk east of her shop. This is where she moves supplies in secret for Dereo.
Why tell me this?
We want to see you betray Ernesto with her own secret. Take the medicine you desire.
As sidles closer, the ogre and elf also take a couple steps forward, their eyes blank and expression still.
If you also exterminate her, then we can sell you special things at special prices.
Its mouth parts clack and tap with glee.
Though the other cellar women and cellar men might think angry thoughts of you then.
Tell me what you know about Ernezo.
She fears us, fears that we will gather and scatter her secrets.
Well, I guess those fears are pretty well founded.
Ernesto sells many things to common people, but also to powerful criminals who command many. This is why her shop has a secret entrance. Follow the wooden
Yep, we know that. Let's look at your supplies. Spindleman's Grimoire. Fleetfoot, Kalikoth, Sunless Grasp. Really none of this is that good. Gaze of Adragon is good if you can get it to hit. Paralyze in the first game was very strong. Looks like it's not as strong in this game. In the very beginning it like times your damage by 4. But then they buffed it to just times 2, I believe. Archimere's Capricious Hex. Dazed, sickened, and paralyzed. Not bad. Yeah, we don't need any of that just yet. Mortification Bindings. +2 max mortification. That's a monk thing. I think that's what they call their wounds. Mortifications. Sisypho's Stone. -2 action speed and damage to attacker for 15 seconds when wearer is hit in melee. Would require me to get hit way too often for it to be useful, so we're not going to use it. This is a more straightforwardly strong grimoire. Xandathus's Dragon Scaled Grimoire. It's actually pretty good. But it also costs 14,000. Attuned Self, what does that do? +8 to all defenses against body afflictions and mind afflictions. Rotward Amulet. 15% resistance against poison, disease, and decay attacks. Fine Wand, Fine Scepter. No. Ring of Regeneration, I guess. If we really want it, and we can't steal it from him. White Witch Mask. What does that do? Ability activated when the wearer becomes bloodied. Gaze in Despair. What does that mean? Oh, this one. I guess it grants Rimmergon's repulsive visage. Sickened and Terrified. Terrified's better than Sickened. But it's also against Fortitude, so it's not like you're going to be... What's the range on it? Yeah, it's the range is pretty low. Look not upon. Rimmergon's innovating terror causes enemies in the area to affect to envision their worst fears, afflicting them with weakened and terrified. This gives weakened. It's a lot of minus healing if you get both this and that on them. And then +1 to all illusion power levels. Don't know specifically what that would entail, but I imagine it's pretty decent. What would be considered an illusion magic, though? Conjuration, enchanting, illusions. There you go. Bewildering spectacle. Okay, let's go talk to Ernesto and figure out if it's actually a girl or not. He does not look like a girl. Let's get Adair out here because he might not be happy we stole from him.
There is something I can get for you, yes? Tell me quietly.
There is no way that's a woman. Maybe the real Ernesto is this troubadour. The drunk guard?
That said, knob off.
Alright, I'll knob off. Alright, let's get out of here. The Narrows. Let's go out through the Narrows. The Spindleman wants me to kill him, but I have no reason to kill either of them. If anything, I'm more inclined to kill the Spindleman, because he doesn't seem like a nice person. You leave the hustle of Delver's Row behind you and fade into the alleys. At least he's very intimidating and threatening. You peer through the curtain at the tunnel beyond. It continues to the left and right. Okay, so we needed to take the first right. So that means we need to go left. If we were coming in from the gullet, we had to go right, if I remember right. So we should go left. A tunnel opens to your right. Rats squeak and skitter away at your approach. The way before you corkscrews into darkness. Go forward. You make your way forward, feeling the walls to guide yourself in the darkness. Your hands come away slimy. You smell something foul further down the tunnel, the stench of loosed bowels and metallic tang of blood. Continue. Let's search the body. At the end of the tunnel, you find a body slumped against the wall. Stab wounds rend the corpse's clothes and flesh, and its arms and knees twist at unnatural angles. Search the body. You find a secret compartment sewn into the lining of his trousers. It contains a small note and a handful of coins. Awesome. Read the note. Ulog, there's a new shipment for your Ruparu friends waiting near the lift in Delver's Row. Come get the food for the cave stink rots it. Your mad Captain Morena. P.S. Give the old man my regards. I put an extra koiki in there just for him. P.P.S. Don't say I never done anything nice. Aw, Morena doesn't seem so mad. And this is Ulog, the guy who was delivering food. That's too bad. Turn around. Go forward. Inspect the merchant stall. Laid out a blah 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 blah. You twitch it aside and discover the secret passageway, but we don't need to do that. So let's just go forward. And then go right instead of left. Forward. The passage opens into a large cavern. Below you, ramshackle buildings crowd together like broken teeth. A maze of streets wind between them, some barely wide enough for two to pass abreast. And yet throngs of people fill the narrow streets and tiny plazas, their voices rising with the smoke of hundreds of torches. Explore the neighborhood. You pick your way down the worn, uneven stairs and descend into the hubbub below. Wana men, women, and children surround you, all laughing, haggling, and quarreling over one another. You notice a few foreign faces, Valians, Adirans, and even a few Rawatayans slipping through the crowd. A heady mixture of frying fish, unwashed bodies, and accumulated refuse permeates the air. You take it all in, moving through the masses without incidents. Continue exploring the neighborhoods. You pass a busy stall where a man serves murk brew and chipped shells. A rich, nutty aroma rises on plumes of steam. You hear a gasp of surprise behind you and see a small group of people huddled together, chattering. Listen in. An elderly man shakes his head. Any with eyes can see they do not build ports for our sake, yet the queen allowed their fort in the city. The woman next to him clucks. Ikera, the palace is so high, even her head is in the clouds. Another man shrugs. At least the Rawatayans will drive the other foreigners away. They make too much trouble for the other tribes. Then they flee and crowd us here. The others murmur in agreement. Before you can hear more, the teeming masses sweep you further down the streets. Continue exploring. You come across a Raparu man and woman sitting on a rooftop, watching the activity below. They're passing a pipe back and forth and talking quietly. He gnaws the end of the pipe nervously. My neighbor disappeared near the Undercroft weeks ago. She shrugs. Always smugglers and pirates lurking there. Some of them turn to slaving. He nods, taking a puff. That's for what I stay away from Delver's Row. Plenty of bad sorts there. She holds her hand out for the pipe. Ikera, but they are the only sorts who pay. They lapse into silence, smoking peacefully. Keep exploring. You come across a corner where a pair of thugs, a man and a woman, have surrounded a Huana man. He has a potbelly and a nervous expression, and he's backed himself as far into the corner as he can. The thugs advance. It's an exchange. You pay us and we don't hurt you. We could do this one. This isn't worth it. How much are you really going to make off a few poor Raparu? But I'm just going to tell them to leave them alone. Because I want to kill them if they don't say. Alright. Or else what? Robbing a man who has nothing. Have you no shame? Alright. We're going to do robbing a man who has nothing. Have you no shame? The two thugs look at each other. Can't afford it, but maybe our friend here can help me out. They turn back. Hold on. Oh my god. That was a sneeze and a half. Alright. They turn back to the cowering Huana. You're swept away by a sudden crowd before you can do more. What? No, I'm not. Get back there and help that guy. Son of a gun. You pass a busy stall where a man serves merc brew. Okay, nope. That's everything. Go forward. Go right. Nope, we've already been there. Go left. Did we make it out? Nope, we're back in Delver's Row. Awesome. Alright. This time we'll go left. Then forward. No! Go forward. Go through the curtain behind the merchant's stall. You're walking along when several hooded figures materialize out of the darkness. Not so fast, you gotta pay a toll if you want to visit Delver's Row. Good folk. Open markets are vital to a healthy economy. Would you turn away a paying customer? They look at each other and shrug. Then I'll pay and steal. Yep, I'm gonna attack them. Because I don't like people being mean. Plus, they might have something I can sell. Hopefully there's only 3 like in the storybook. Nope, there's more than 3. Should have known. Jeez. Okay, what do we got? We got bruisers, cutthroats, and a healer. I need to take down the archers first. I know the healer is a pain too, but... There. We'll get them flanked. I'll use Aloth to chill fog the melees. Gonna have Seraphim Barbaric blow the bad guys. Shoti give us some more accuracy, and I am going to Q, or accurate wounding shot, now that I have it, the cutthroat, and take him out. Alright, then I'm gonna Q the healer, accurate wounding shot, and take him out. I'll have Shoti iconic projection. Aloth finished his thing, and then he's gonna do exposed vulnerabilities for when we take the healer down. I want to be ready to kill those bastards. I'm just gonna keep accurate wounding shot. I don't know that it stacks damage wise, but with the extra accuracy it's more likely to crit. I believe. I think that's how crits work. Don't quote me. I think if you get if your roll finalizes from 75 to 100, it's a crit, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to look that up. These guys were pretty easy though. I'm glad I fought them. No more taking advantage of people. You know what? Take it all. Wouldn't it just be nice if you could 100% know who the bad guys were and kill them all? We are in the Narrows still. Go to the gullet. So we did have to go through the merchant stall. I guess we were on the other side of the merchant stall, maybe? Because remember, the directions to get to Delver's Row was to go right or left and then through the merchant stall. So maybe we were on the other side of it. Alright, where are we? The Narrows. How did we get over here? I thought... Oh well. Let's, we need to go talk to Abiha. And I also want to talk to Annoy because we figured out that What's-His-Face is dead. U-Log. So at least I can give him some peace of mind.
My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
I found Batara in the old city. He's dead.
Of course. I only hoped. It is no matter. Thank you.
I spoke...
For telling me.
Did you know Batara was working for criminals?
Of course not. He worked on the docks. I'm sure of it.
Her face flushes with shock. I am a watcher. I read the memory in his soul. She blinks at you in disbelief, her mouth half open.
For what do you torment me? He was a good man. The Overseer looks for a reason to toss us below too. Such talk will bring him to our doorstep.
Right. I spoke with Captain Seduzo about passage out of Neketaka.
What say, then?
Biha listens with cautious hope. The children look on with wide, round eyes. She's agreed to take you all. She is momentarily speechless. Her eyes fill with tears. She drops the reeds as she brushes them away.
Sometimes, Cap, you remind me of serving with Romaro, back on a sorcerer. More than halfway to heartwarming.
He beams, his hand on his hips and his chest forward,
May Amira's winds ever blow sweet for you. We will pray always for you in this life and in each to come.
She picks up the 2 infants and hurries the others out the door. Major positive reputation gain. Awesome. But really, did I get experience? Because that's what I wanted. Yep, 2,700. Good for us. Now, I want to go talk to the Overseer real quick. And, see if I can't bitch at him for throwing that guy down there to die.
You've caught the eye of someone important.
A cloaked figure sidles up to you, hidden behind a raspy whisper and a long drooping hood.
If you're interested in making good pay, and a good friend, head to the Narrows at the western end of the gullet. Once you reach the alleys, go right and right again, as soon as you can. Then, follow the bend to the left.
That's right, we never did meet with Dereo.
The bullies guarding the door have a weakness for chewing Svev. You can follow their trail.
Her teeth flash under her
Tell
hood.
them Dereo sent for you. And remember your manners.
Will do.
I say Biha did right leaving the gullet. She went and did what she needed.
Alright, we're going to talk to Annoy, then the Overseer, then we'll go back to the Narrows. I found Ulog's body in the Narrows. Inoy stills for a moment, only moving to blink his black pebble eyes. Then he takes a deep shuddering breath and exhales all at once. His damp breath smells like bile and illness.
It was as I feared, then. Tell me, how did he die? Was it fast, at least?
I'm gonna be honest, I think.
Painless?
He was beaten to death. Looked like it went on for a while before he died.
The gullet claims another life, then.
The old man groans, rubbing his knobby-jointed fingers across his eyes.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Oh, I'll see worse before this is over.
Thank you for your honesty, Watcher. If you are there who will deliver bad news in all its sorry truth, speak, and I will listen.
Okay. Let's go talk to the Overseer.
I've noticed you seem to be frequently at odds with others in your order.
Some of my brethren don't understand why I gotta do what I do. But I'm not beholden to them.
I can certainly sympathize.
The gullet is no place to wander. Watch yourself for rowdies and pirates.
Okay, so I can't really chastise him for doing the wrong thing. I mean, Bataro was working with pirates, but she misidentified him. Like, that wasn't why he was there. He wanted to buy passage out of the city, so... I mean, he was working with pirates, but that wasn't the reason he went to Seduzo, and she shouldn't have turned him in for it.
Need something?
Why don't the children... Oh, here's your medicine. Her eyes, watering red, dart between you and the phial you hold. She coughs into her
That
fist.
could save an awful lot of sick people.
She wipes her hand on her shirt and holds it out to you. Give her the medicine. She takes the bottle from you and uncorks it. A sharp, piney odor escapes. She breathes it in and smiles.
That's the stuff, all right. Thank you. That's from me and from the Children of the Dawnstars.
Alright, so, major positive gain, reputation gain with Children of the Dawnstars, obviously, and with the Gullet. You have gained an item, Halgat's Warmth. +1 priest restoration power level, and +2 burn armor rating, not bad, and 4,000 experience. That's awesome.
If you'll excuse me, I better start treating the sickest ones.
Alright, let's get out of here then. Some more experience, man. We just leveled up last episode, and we're gonna level up again. Soon, right? No, not even close. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now we need to go to the Narrows again.
You hear?
Go.
The Dawnstars granted Peetly the power to heal the plagued folk. I always knew she was a blessing on us. Never doubted her.
Surely. So you got the pustule drained.
Gross.
Well, not yet.
Okay, right and right, then follow the bend around the left. Explore the Narrows. We go right, then right, follow the bend around to the left. Better head back, friend. It's invitation only past here. Dereo sent a messenger for me. The guard nods and the guards nod and let you pass, chomping loudly on mouthfuls of sveth. At the end of the passageway is a stately door crafted of polished mahogany. Through the small slit in the door, you catch flashes of fire-cast shadows and bright textiles. The scent of sandalwood and cinnamon oil come to you on a warm draft. Whatever's beyond the door is likely far more elegant than anything else you've seen near the gullet. Enter the hideout. We will at least play along with Dereo for now, but I'm guessing we're going to need his help to overthrow the government here. Don't keep the boss waiting. Well, actually, I'm going to unlock his chest right in front of him. What is that? Scoria? And a golden swole. Dereo Lean. What is this? Nope, that's just a regular book. Can I unlock that? Trap disarmed. Pick the lock. Look at all that good stuff. Fine hunting bow, potion of piercing strikes, +2 penetration for 60 seconds. Not bad. Boiling spray is okay. It's just like a pushback cone spell. Higher level though, so decent damage. A thin, long-limbed man holds a handkerchief in one hand and a threaded needle in the other. As you approach, he sets his handiwork aside and you see an elaborate gold-worked pattern embroidered around the edge, the same pattern that adorns his brilliant tunic. You also notice a strange bulk beneath the thin fabric of his trouser legs that runs from hip to ankle.
You make your appearance at last. I had wondered when we might meet, but I must say, I did not expect it to be with a trail of enemies behind you.
I'm guessing because we killed those guys, he's not too happy with us. It says right here, Delver's Row criminals, bad too. So I'm guessing our reputation is bad with them.
You must forgive the cryptic introduction, but I prefer to remain among the comforts of home.
He leans forward with a squeak of leather and a rattle of metal. You see something protruding above his boots. The bottom of a leg brace.
Ahoy there, Dereo. Been a tick or two, I ain't seen hide nor hair of your scurvy arse since I were on the Sorcerer.
With a deep bow, Seraphim smiles. The expression doesn't quite reach his eyes.
I have been busy, as have you and your new friend, no?
He turns back to you.
Though these are modest luxuries compared to those at the estate of your friends in Queensberth.
His mouth twitches in a smile.
But had I only known there was a watcher in my midst, I would have extended the invitation sooner.
Thank you for the courtesy all the same.
A pleasure. I am thinking we could be grand friends, you and I. You cannot have too many friends in Neketaka.
Dereo bears his perfect even teeth in a smile.
That depends on the type of friend we're talking about.
Alath gives you a sidelong glance.
And I need only a favor. An insignificant thing for a watcher like you.
Ha! Look at that. He's tapping his foot. That's a nice little addition.
There is an artifact called the Cornet of Waves, which is currently in the possession of a Juana named Takano. I would like you to liberate it for me.
He flutters his slender hands in a way that resembles a bird taking flight. Most people of your standing like to handle their acquisitions themselves.
Alas, none of my people are watchers, and you will see things they cannot. Takano is a man of many vanities, as your special gifts will no doubt reveal. His villa is on the eastern edge of Serpent's Crown, just downwind of the palace.
He pauses, tenting his fingers.
The opportunist I first hired was too bold and found herself ejected from the district. With your genteel manners and unique talents, I am hoping you can avoid such complications and persuade Takano.
He said that because we are diplomatic.
After all, it would be best to avoid drawing the ire of our Mataru hosts. When you have the cornet, bring it to me.
I don't know what a cornet is.
I will pay you well for it, and you will find my favor useful in this part of the city.
What is the Cornet of Waves?
It is an old Juana artifact, a musical instrument of sorts.
One hand plays with the elaborate decoration at his sleeve.
Ages ago, it was part of a pair, but its companion, the Cornet of Depths, was lost when the old city sank.
Is that the conch that I have?
Both are said to carry the voice of Andra herself. I do not believe in such superstition, of course.
Yet you see the tension in the way he pinches the fabric of his sleeve. He wants this artifact badly. What do you want with it?
I have told you all you need to know of the cornet. Now, I suggest you focus your sharp mind on retrieving.
I didn't have the insight to ask the right question to figure out why he wants it. Do you want to know about the cornet or the hidden temple of Andra that it opened? His brace rattles as he starts forward, mouth agape.
Gelarde! You watchers truly are workers of miracles.
He claps, and a figure waiting by the door scurries into the Narrows. This concludes our business, then? What? He clears his throat and produces a blunderbuss. After a brief pause, he whirls it around and holds it out to you.
Never let it be said that Dereo does not pay a fair price.
Moderate positive reputation gain with Delver's Row criminals. You have gained an item, a kitchen stove. Oh god, that's the name of the gun. It's a blunderbuss, so it does many... How many projectiles? 4 projectiles at 3 to 6 piercing damage each. These are all just... these first 3, 4, those are on everything. So the bottom 3 are what is unique to this gun. So, minus 15% reload time. It's exceptional, and it grants Wild Shot. With no regard for proper reloading technique or suitable ammunition, shots become a mix of unburnt powder and debris. Reloading it is quicker and easier, and the projectiles bounce to nearby targets. Minus 15% reload time. It's only 1 per rest, and ranged attacks bounce plus 1 times for 15 seconds. Not bad. Indeed, I would hate for anyone to say that. He gives you a respectful, if strained, smile and nods to one of his attendants, who produces a bag of coin. 200 gold. Thank you.
Allow
Copper.
us to put the question of money to rest. It is an unseemly topic to linger on.
Let's discuss something else.
What do you require?
I found some money that belongs to you. Yeah, let's just give it to him.
A matter of principle.
That's the one we found that Botaru stole.
In Neketaka, that is rarer than teeth in a clam. Keep it. Who says virtue is its own reward?
He makes a flicking motion with his slender fingers and smiles indulgently. The Principi seem divided. Which side are you on?
Why must we speak of sides? Like squabbling merchants from the republics. Once, there were no sides. Only Principi, a people united by common interest and culture. But as our fame has grown, so have our numbers. Many of these new bloods have no sense of restraint and little regard for our heritage.
He ain't blowing ballast, Cap. Don't mean there's a course to be charted back to the golden days, though.
The Principi have survived this long because of their traditions. Let's just listen.
But we need them still. The new bloods are Principi too now. And many are inventive in ways the old guard is not.
So about the Cornet of Waves.
A most agreeable topic. Or so I hope.
Nope,
what
I can't ask anything about it. I need to speak with Mad Morena.
You can find her in the Undercroft, though I should warn you not to expect as much civility. Morena is like the rest of Aldi's new bloods. Coin-hungry and temperamental, with little patience for courtesy.
What happened to your legs?
A storm, a rash decision, and an accident at sea. One that took my sailing days, but not my skill with a needle.
He smiles cryptically.
Life in the Deadfire is unpredictable. Sometimes it takes you in its jaws, only to spit you out onto some new shore.
All right, farewell.
I almost forgot.
He takes the needlework from the table and unfurls it. It's larger than it initially looked.
Percomblanca. Take it and indulge my vanity.
Nice, we got the Principi colors.
It is not as grand as the sails I once made, but my fingers are ever restless.
Alright, is there anybody else we need to speak to? Let's look what this is. The cannon is engraved with the emblem of the Royal Deadfire Company. So it's just a big cannon. Alright, let's leave. Let's go back to the gullet, right? Or do I go to Delver's Row? There's something I needed to do for Mad Morena, but I forget what it is. So I will go through my journal and figure out what she wanted before I start the next episode. But we are now 42 minutes in, because everybody wanted to talk my head off today. So please leave a like or comment below, and feel free to subscribe for more full Let's Plays like this one. And that's my mama.